Hey everyone, Sergio here with the Rideshare Guy. What do we say on Show Me the Money Club? Work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, which I have been for the past year and a half, you may be working a lot harder than you need to. Let's change that. Download the app, link your account where you can manage your income, track your expenses, as well as your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more money, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download the Solo app today. Begin to work smarter, not harder. Link is in the description. Let's get back to it.
All right. Well, you're ready for the first real topic of Not Rideshare Rundown, and that is Uber and Lyft cheating drivers out of comfort fares?
Yeah, so this driver was on Reddit, and Uber informed me about a year ago that my car no longer qualified as a comfort level. As you know, Chris, they always shuffle the board, right? And then people are shocked that their 5-year-old car cannot do comfort any longer, right? They just kind of, I don't know who comes up with this, what kind of algo they use to come up with that. Long story short, I disagree, since 80% or more of passengers that get into my car make some sort of remark about how nice it is. But that's beside the point. I'm not bragging, just saying what happens. Anyway, last week I picked someone who said, wow, this is nice, free upgrade. This is the rider telling the driver. I said, yeah, they used to consider this comfort, but not anymore. The passenger showed me their app where they received notification from Uber that they were being upgraded to a comfort at no additional charge, Chris. So my question is, of course, how can they use my car as free upgraded service but not pay me any additional for it for comfort? This had a light bulb go in my head. So since we don't know what's happening on the rider side, and this gentleman saw in the rider app that he got a free upgrade to comfort, are they screwing the rider and the driver by telling the rider you're getting a free upgrade to comfort because his car used to be comfort, but that they're paying X rates for this guy and charging the rider comfort and then collecting the bigger cut? Is this really happening? Could this be happening, you think?
I don't know. It seems like it could. I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, how do you know?
I mean, if that's happening, I think that would be a massive, massive legal problem.
I would say so too, because
Yeah, I mean,
you're saying that the ride came in as a UberX. You told the passenger it's a free upgrade to comfort. I mean, this could go back to what we were talking about, how they're trying to push these topper tiers. So, hey, you give them a freebie and say, hey, there's a free upgrade for you. Here you go. And then they might think twice again. They say, oh, comfort was pretty nice. It was a good car that came, but they screwed the driver completely.
yeah, and they charge the rider more because it's comfort, right? Because the rider ordered an X, obviously.
Yeah,
And
well,
so
that
what
said
happened?
that no, it said that it was a free upgrade though.
Right. Oh, but what was okay? So first they
So they
shuffled
didn't
the
pay
deck.
more.
First they shuffled the deck. They get rid of your car in comfort class, although it should be comfort. Let's say a lot of people complained about that. Remember when they
Yeah.
shuffled the deck and got rid of a lot of cars that should be comfort? And then now they're telling the rider, "Oh, we're going to give you a free upgrade to comfort because you're so nice. You're a VIP."
Yeah.
I saw your video. And so he gets the free upgrade. Uber gets to charge the comfort rates to the rider and then pays the driver X rates. And there goes the take rate, a little bit more than it should be. I have to look into this. So, folks, are you running into this kind of problem? Because this one, like, woke me up. I go, like, are they really doing this? Can they do this? Obviously, they can if they wanted to. But that would be a big-ass legal issue, I think. Major
Probably.
legal issue.
Probably, because they're hiding certain information.
Yeah. So I feel for this driver. So if you guys are running into this kind of thing and you have some evidence like this guy, please email him to me, Sergio at therideshareguy.com. Yeah, because both sides are getting screwed. Royally.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there's cars that are out there that are brand new and people just don't take care of them, so they look like crap, like there's crumbs and shit all over it, or papers or whatever, because they don't clean it up. And then there's cars that are, 4, 5, 6 years old that still qualified back then, but after 3 years, they're like, oh no, it doesn't qualify anymore. And they take care of the cars too, so it looks brand new. They could be getting them detailed, or they're detailing them themselves. They're taking it to get vacuumed and cleaned and all this stuff regularly. I've had that same exact experience. When I had my Jeep, I've had it for 10 years, and I was driving all the way up until I got the Honda, and people continue getting in and say, oh, this is really nice. Wow, how old or what year is this? And I tell them, oh, it was 2013. And they're like, what? Really? And they're like, holy crap, this is it's so clean, it's nice. I thought it was something newer. I thought it was like a 2018. So I mean, the reality is, I think that they say newer, but it should actually still remain where if you take care of your car and you can prove that you can stay in the comfort platform past the 3-year mark.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to have you guys send me screenshots of this if you're running into this issue.
I think the moral of the story is talk to your passengers and see what's going on. That's oof.
You're talking about they do talk though. I mean, in this case, they did, and there was another super chat. Where was that one? Let's get rid of that one too. You guys probably discussed already about own insurance. Yeah, well, not every trip is insured by Uber, but they do insure $2,500 a week, about $4,500 gross passenger payment. They take about $700 insurance a week. Yeah, that's why in California they have, or LA County and a couple other counties, you can get your own commercial insurance and collect an extra $1 per P3 mile. I think they should do that in a lot of different cities and states, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, make it optional that if a driver wants to hold a policy, that they can, and that money would go to them. Yeah.
Well, it's because some drivers are really making good money, and you don't have to have like a black car or high-end car. You could be in a Prius, get commercial insurance, and get your TLC plates and do trips. Then you can also do your private trips without any problems.
Yep.
So, anyway.
All right. Well, if you do run into that problem and you talk to your passengers, try to take screenshots on both sides. Take screenshot of your passenger receipt as well as them showing the upgrade, because screenshots tell the story. This is just, we got to take the driver's word for it. But the reality is it could very well happen. And I've heard things like that before. And, it's one of those things that talk to passengers a little bit and see what's going on.
Yeah, do that and send them to me.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.